Today on Trek Quickie, we're going to be talking about the importance of long-term planning and why if you don't have a long-term plan, you are going to hate yourself and or get burnt out and quit playing the game. So why is it important that we plan long-term? Well, in one aspect, if you don't plan long-term, then your ship choices are going to make your gameplay extremely tedious. For instance, if you pick an explorer as your ship today, and you want your next ship to be an explorer, you are going to have to devote a bunch of G3 uncommon gas to both of those. So it's not really a smart idea to do so. We want to pick an interceptor or a battleship if we want our next one to be an explorer, because they use different type of uncommon resources. So you need to be planning ahead and look at the long-term roadmap before you choose what you're going to do on a win. It's also very important that you don't just plan long-term, but that you also plan day-to-day. So when you walk into the game every day, know exactly what you're going to do beforehand. So once a week, I go out and I mine all of my G3 resources. And I don't really mine them the rest of the week except for the dailies. And that keeps me from having to do it all the time. I also go out one day a week and I mine ISO. And I go out one day a week and I mine org probes for the entire week so that I don't have to worry about it when an event comes around. I don't have to spend 8 hours a day trying to pound myself into the ground by doing all my ISO mining, all of my G3 mining, and then all of my Borg hunting, all of my swarm hunting, all on the same day. Because there's not enough time. You're just going to stress yourself out to death. So pick a day where you do each individual thing, and you will feel much happier and much more comfortable in the long run. Other parts of long-term planning, if you are watching the events and you know that an event is coming up, you can plan for it. Even if you're free to play, you will be able to compete in the solo leaderboards and the alliance leaderboards, but you have to plan for it. There are plenty of free to play players out there that have won solo leaderboards in their brackets, and that's not because of RNG. That's because they made a plan, they stuck to it, and they saved up their speed ups, saved up their latinum, or their repairs, or whatever that event required. They saved it up for months in preparation for the event, and then they blew it all in one shot. And if you do that, and say it's an event that pays out a lot of latinum, if you go from having 1,000, 2,000 latinum at one time, and then you win one of these big events, and that doubles or triples your latinum amount, it's going to change how you play the game, and it's going to be very beneficial. So you may see a lot of red icons on my screen of things that I could do. Like, I could level up all my officers here, but I'm not going to do that because I know that there are events down the road, and right now I only get one thing from leveling up my officers, and that is the officer level and the stats. That's all I get. I don't get anything else. But if I wait till the event, I can get the officers leveled up, and I can also get the rewards from the event. Same goes for upgrading buildings or doing research, everything. Wait on everything until you know that you can get more than one thing out of it. On the subject of waiting, when you go into officers and you go into the recruit tab and you see that I also have not recruited these guys, because you should wait until you can get the full pulls. You have a higher chance of getting a lucky pull, which means drawing an entire character at once, if you pull the full pull every time. So it's annoying, and for those OCD addicts out there, it's going to drive you mad having all the little red icons all over your screen. But trust me, it is more beneficial to wait and then move forward once you are ready to do something, like the events or full pulling officers. The same thing also goes for the Alliance store. If you come into the Alliance store and you have uncommon Armada packs or rare Armada packs or epic Armada packs that you want to open up, don't open epics if you only have 600. Open them when you have 12, because then you have a greater chance at full pulling a ship. And it does happen. There have been plenty of people who have gotten full pull ships from epics and rares. That being said, it is my opinion that you should wait until level 38 to start full pulling or pulling epics at all, because once you get to 38, the ships change in the epics and you have a chance to pull ISS jelly shards. Again, that's just a chance, but would you rather have the chance or not have the chance? So be patient. Be patient in your gameplay. Make a plan and stick to it. And the more efficient you are in your gameplay, the more fun you're going to end up having, because you're not going to be resource bottlenecked and you're not going to be constantly fighting yourself trying to be ready for this or that and trying to do everything at the same time.